minute, so there's no time for the blues. But as I go, I turn around for one last look at the people I found.
Hello dear friends, this video is on request. Some friends asked me to do a video tutorial. First, to begin with, I don't think I am capable enough to do such a video. However, I would like to share with you my thoughts on drawing, and I am a little bit addicted to drawing these couple of days because I send my boys to different activities, and I need to wait 1 hour, 2 hours. So that's quite a leisure time, or you really cannot do much other things. And so I use that time to draw, to spend the time. And there is no pressure, no pressure, no goal, no aim. I think that is quite a basic element of doing a drawing, is that let your heart, your feel flow, and follow your hand. Do not think much, do not plan much, and see how the nature or how your instinct can guide you. And talking about drawing, for example, what I think, this one is not in, what I think, this one is not tutorial. Huh? So what I think very important is, first, to get inspiration. You have to have an idea what to paint, what to draw, and those ideas go to nature. Look at the flower, look at the tree, look at mountain, street, house, little rock, little grass. All these things can be inspiration. And take a magazine and look at the magazine. They all have different pretty fun and very interesting designs, like this drawing. You get a lot of idea from magazines, from books, from commercial handout, the catalogs. We all, these days, the world is filled with junk mails, and get some inspiration from these junk mails. And they all have different idea, different things for us to inspire us. And sometimes get a book, buy a book, to look at the books and get the motif books. Yeah. All these are good inspiration, right? This is much easier to draw comparing with oh gosh, I make it wet. Oh, what a pain. Yes, these are much easier comparing with looking at the picture. This one already transferred into a 2D on paper. Use pen or pencil or ink, whatever. So it's much easier to draw. So buy some color book, get some color book. And one of the best resources still is go on internet, get idea. And I usually search the word flower drawing, and then I got all kinds of flower, or rose drawing, or bird of paradise drawing.
Just to actually buy something that somebody made, that actually somebody's hands are on it. You know, you can feel when somebody did some, you know, did a painting by hand or did a sculpture by hand. You can actually, it actually emanates the artist's not so much intention, because that's getting a little touchy-feely, but you can really see and feel when somebody's hand is on something, and there's nothing like having, a room or a house, not necessarily full of that, because everybody can't do that, but, you can be really smart about, placing one single painting, the typical thing is over your mantle, over your sofa also, nothing's wrong with that, as like one of the main focal points for your walls besides all the furniture and, stereo equipment that you own. I think the most practical steps you could take would be just get out there and sort of ease into reading about art, reading about art in the art section of the paper, magazines, actually going to museums and galleries if that's not in your normal day, not so much day-to-day, but more like a weekend-driven thing. I would pretty much hit the Art Institute or, whatever your, local museum is and, get out there. And then also hit galleries would be the next choice, or, not so much a street art fair. That's like a very specific thing. And you really want to hit something that is, got a little scholarship behind it. When buying a piece of art, you definitely want to make sure you're getting what you pay for, basically. So, artwork could be $100, or it could be $1,000, or it could be $10,000. I mean, those are pretty easy increments to think of. An $100 piece might be something that you bought like at a street fair, real casually, or some sort of quick sketches out of somebody's studio or something like that. Getting into the $5,000 or $10,000 price point, that's actually, you really want somebody that is either, really, their career is taken off right from the get-go, which is very rare, right out of school or something like that. But usually if something's reached that $10,000 price point, there's usually a strong resume behind that. And that's basically what you can do. You can ask the artist for their resume and bio and find out where they went to school and if they've got other galleries besides the gallery that you're in, that kind of thing. There's absolutely nothing wrong with buying from an artist. And probably the best situation to do that is some kind of studio walk, just as you get a good read on everything if you've got like a handful of artists to compare it to, if you've not really gone out and done too much searching for art. A gallery usually has like an aesthetic that they're trying to like bring the artist into, whereas an artist is like usually they only have they might have multiple bodies of work over a period of years or something like that, but usually that's not so much a one-trick pony by any means, because everybody develops sort of a signature style at some point or another, or a signature aesthetic for the gallery, and there might just be like less choice when you buy from an artist studio.